YouTube? It's another cheap yo-yo quick review. So, and my voice cracked. What am I, 12? Anyway, so this is the YoyoFactory F.A.S.T 201. Now this, I believe, is the oldest yo-yo in YoyoFactory's lineup that you can still buy. This is advertised as the beginner yo-yo for YoyoFactory. It's often referred to as, if you've never thrown a yo-yo before, get a F.A.S.T 201. I don't know about all that, but let's talk about it for a little bit. So, the F.A.S.T 201 came out at a point in time where gaps that were expandable were kind of all the rage. Yo-Yo Jam had them, and YoyoFactory, being new at the time in 2004, 2005, decided to jump into that realm, and the F.A.S.T 201 was their answer to the expandable gap. This was part of the F.A.S.T tour back then, where there were professionals, I believe Mark Montgomery and other guys like that were going around doing yo-yo tricks with the F.A.S.T 201s and showing everybody what a modern yo-yo could do for 10 to 12 bucks for whatever they cost at that point in time. There are steel rims. Not steel, they're probably aluminum. There's like metal inside this plastic yo-yo. It is plastic construction otherwise, but there are metal like rings inside of the, like under these caps, if you were to pop these caps off, which I'm not going to do. So fully tightened, the yo-yo is responsive, and so it's great to throw, catch, do your beginner tricks. Come back. Spins a decently long time. You can even do your trapezes and whatnot for that. Now it is particularly loud. It spins kind of a long time, but it chews up strings because there's teeth in there, and I'll pull it apart and show you. But if you rotate it out all the way, it's unresponsive, sort of. Requires a binder turn. Not particularly great or stable, particularly if you have a lot of string in the gaps. So in its unresponsive form, it's still kind of responsive. Like if you try real hard, you can get it to come back. But I mean, I guess it's okay. And it was good back in the day. But today there's better stuff to be had, I think. If you're going something like that. I always feel like these sort of expandable gap things are kind of a novelty that just isn't that great. So, as you can see, you take it apart. It's got these teeth over here, and the teeth they go in and come back out, and that's what kind of makes it so that it doesn't, so that you can expand the gap. If you screw it in all the way, the teeth are all the way out, it's very responsive. If you unscrew it all the way, the teeth are kind of further back, and it's not that responsive. So neat idea. It was cool, I'm sure, at the time, but it's a little outdated now. There's spacers in here, and the bearing's actually pretty wide. So, if it weren't for the deep recess within the thing here and the O-ring in there, this would probably be semi-unresponsive anyway, just out of the box. So it screws together nice. The weight is actually really good. It's pretty narrow as far as by today's standards, but it's got a pretty wide diameter. It's a pretty standard butterfly shape. Here it is next to an Elite. So as you can see, it's pretty narrow as compared to today's standards. But, it is what it is. So for like 10 bucks, it kind of falls in line with most things in its price range. But I don't know if it's worth it's probably just worth spending a few more bucks to get something else. It's got a lot of downsides for all the couple of upsides that you get with it, especially nowadays, particularly with how outdated this tends to feel. But yeah, that's the YoyoFactory F.A.S.T 201. And I know you can mod these and do all kinds of other stuff with them to make it more worthwhile. But to me, it seems like you just save your money and get something else. But I have one, so don't listen to what I have to say. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. Happy 4th of July to everybody tomorrow. I am still going to try to put up a Random Tuesday Thoughts. So thank you to everybody for watching. Cheers to you. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.